Hello everyone, welcome back or to my channel. So the Unfolding Path Mass Market just arrived. I have taken it out of the shrink wrap and I have taken the band off it. I'm already not happy. Here is the inside of the box. It's the Ace of Cups, which is so pretty, and the other side of the box is the star. Okay, and then we have a book, which we don't get, and I'm going to be comparing with the indie version, which is right there. This indie version is for sale on my website. Maybe I may take it down if I'm not happy with this one, because I'm already not happy with this one. You get some spreads in the beginning. And then you go right into the card. No images, which is fine. You get a nice simple page on each card. Just a little white book. So I have watched a few videos of unboxing of this new one. When I took the wrap off, my card right here, as you can see, it was damaged. It flips up a lot more. Yeah, it was like that. So already right there, you sent me a damaged deck. I've seen it on every unboxing that I've seen so far. The card stock, I haven't flipped through the whole deck. I mean, obviously I know the card stock is absolute shit, just like in the indie version, if not worse. I was hoping these would be glossy and slidey and slippery and be able to at least get a jumper out of them, and I won't know until I shuffle them. So here is the indie version. There's the box and everything, just in case anyone is interested if I decide not to keep it and keep it, you know, on my website listed. So the decks are, we have indie here, and then the mass market. It seems like the mass market's a tad bit thicker. The corners are more rounded on the mass market deck. The indie version is more vibrant in color. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah, I can actually see it on the camera. More vibrant. As you can see, the fonts here. Indie version is darker font, and then over here we have a lighter font. The backs are pretty much, they're the same. Let's go ahead and flip through. I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference in these cards from the flip throughs that I've seen. I'm just very curious to see how this one shuffles to find out if it'll be going back or not. Yeah, definitely more vibrancy. Not a whole lot, but more vibrancy in the indie version. And this is such a beautiful card. Now see how I can't even get it off the other card. This one you're able to, though. This is why I don't use this deck, because you can't. This one, though, it seems you're able to. The cards are a little bit slidey. This one, they clump. That's why I was so mad that, you know, someone would create such a masterpiece but not, you know, give it those final touches. Oops, got that flipped over. Probably there too. Okay, let's continue on because I'm curious to see how it shuffles. Yeah, this one you can't see a whole lot, but you can very much tell in the font. I don't mind either of those fonts. I kind of like the lighter font actually because it's not in the way of the imagery. Yeah, definitely more vibrance on the Indie. And again, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up or not. Again, a masterpiece. You know, a lot of people compare this to the Light Sears. No way. It can't compare to the Light Sears in my opinion. And I don't see any resemblance to the Light Sears with this deck. But many do. The Light Sears is my soul deck. It is easier to get the cards up, but I'll tell you, I can tell with this card set because I have other decks that are just like it. One good little bender or mess up during a shuffle and that deck's done. Well, the card anyway. And I do not appreciate how the last card is damaged from the band. They need to take more care. Oh, what do we have here? Ace of Wands. I've got the Ace of Cups. This is the Indie version. So let me go grab the Ace of Wands. There we go. Okay. Yeah, these are very much more rounded. And one person that was reviewing, she was shuffling the mass market. She was like, oh yes, just like the Light Sears. Absolutely not. Not sure what copy of the Light Sears you got, but this cardstock does not compare to the Light Sears. So those of you wondering, absolutely not. It's just like a thick piece of paper. That's how I would describe it. And I thought the mass market cardstock was absolutely horrible, but I can tell you it's more durable than the mass market. It's gonna last longer than the mass market. This mass market cardstock is gonna chip up like crazy. Ace of Cups. That is such a pretty card. Such a pretty card. Now in the minors, I'm not really noticing a whole lot of color difference like in the majors, the vibrancy wise. They look just the same. I love that card. It's just so Seven of Cups-ish. So yes, this is thicker, not by much. this is softer, but it clumps horribly when shuffling. This is very matte. I'm really excited to see when it comes to shuffling. I will probably be let down, but it's okay. I can send it back. That's the good thing about ordering from Amazon. That's why I choose to order from Amazon over anybody else, because if you have a problem, you can send it back without a problem. Yeah, I can see the vibrancy in her dress and stuff, more vibrant in the mass, or the Indie, and the King of Cups. Oh good, we didn't have to switch. Ace of Swords. So I finally took the plunge and I purchased the Bone Stone Earth Flesh Tarot from Avalon Cameron. And I really hope that the wait isn't too long. I've dreamed of that deck for so long, but I just couldn't picture paying that much money. I could have gotten it cheaper from someone else who was selling it, but I wanted to, you know, honor the publisher. Now I see differences up in here that I haven't noticed until now, and as you can see on the Indie version, the numbers coming up out of the, it's half and half out of the image. Here we have it in the image, which I do like better. Again, this just looks better than that. Oh yeah, definitely. It just looks better. No doubt about that. The King and the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Gosh, they're so pretty. Yeah, see here, you're really noticeable. So it's like, almost like you're getting more image in the mass market. I really like that the title is inside the image rather than either all the way out of it or halfway through it. Hopefully that don't change. And I didn't notice that until just a couple minutes ago. Well, that one I really think you can't help. Yeah, see how it's like coming off the imagery? I do like that much better. And it's not so bold. With the 10, they're both inside, but I do like that font a little less bold there. Much better looking. Okay, so everybody knows about this deck. This deck does riffle shuffle beautifully, the Indie version. I'm not going to shuffle it though because it is in order, because again it is on my website. This kind of makes me mad about the damage, you know, with the thing, but I can say if I were to keep this deck anyways, it is going to chip up pretty good because it's really super cheap cardstock. Let's go ahead and see. Now the Indie version isn't going to chip up like that. It's got that coating over it. Even though it clumps, it won't, it doesn't easily give jumpers, and I'm all about jumpers. So overhand feels okay to shuffle. See, how cardboardy they are. From one Riffle Shuffle. They are much thicker because I can feel it in my fingers. Now let's see if we will be keeping, if we're gonna love it or list it. Well, it gives jumpers. So I don't like that many jumpers coming out, so I'll have to work with it a little bit here. It gives jumpers. So I may have to love it. I mean, sure, the cardstock isn't the greatest, but I could get used to it. And it gives jumpers, so we can definitely be friends. Yeah, I can feel that we can be friends just by shuffling. And yeah, it's gonna chip up. I don't mind that. Let's try again. Let's pull a card, see what card we get, and read from the guidebook what it says. See, I don't like getting so many, so I'm also not focused and in the mood for doing a reading like I'm doing a reading anyway. So there we go. So we got we got a couple of them. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Let's see what the guidebook says. Cups. Swords. Pentacles. Wands must have been first. Yes, okay, so the Ace of Wands. Inspiration, creativity, new opportunities, growth. The fierce, fiery energy of the Ace of Wands is here to light you up and fill you with inspiration. With this high energy card, new ideas have the potent potential of becoming real. Just as tiny sparks can become raging fires, new opportunities are springing to life all around you. It is a call to action. And while there is a good possibility for success, it is not guaranteed without dynamic action. Your passion will guide your path. So, if you're someone who likes jumpers, like myself, there we go. There we go. Okay, yeah. This deck will give them. So I'm happy about that. And I can actually feel, you know, I can feel the energy, which the other one I couldn't bond with because I couldn't get those jumpers. I've got to have jumpers. I think we're going to get along fine. Yeah, they're a little stiff at first, but get them worked in. I will still say that, you know, the cardstock is not good. It's horrible cardstock. But if you know, if you want the deck, if you want to be able to use such a beautiful deck, that's something you're going to have to get past, like myself. And being I can get jumpers out of here, I'm a-okay with that. So now I can finally use and enjoy the Unfolding Path Tarot. It is very, very attractive deck. Okay, that is my review. If anyone is interested in purchasing my indie version, that is on my website. All of my links can be found down below on my front page here of YouTube. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Did you get the mass market version? Do you have the indie version as well? Which do you prefer? I have to go with the mass market now, even though I'm not entirely impressed with the cardstock, but I can utilize this deck, so I'm gonna have to choose the mass market. But the indie deck does shuffle. I mean, look at this card. The indie deck does shuffle like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It shuffles so beautifully. But to try to get a jumper out of that deck, it's not, I mean, look at that Queen of Swords. So, yes, I'm happy. I'm somewhat happy with the new mass market Unfolding Path Tarot. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. Take care and blessed be.